Hello everyone, welcome today. Today is the topic the different states of understanding and connection and how we are able to help and the difference of pity, compassion, empathy and mercy. That's the different states and we go in and check today what is behind. We start easy and to the end I go a little bit in what the most people don't want to hear, but it is how it is and someone have to say it. But there later. So pity is like we feel the suffer of the other person. We start to cry and sometimes happen that the potential start to help, but more in an emotion way than I do the same like the other person. The other person is crying. I cry also, and yeah, it's not fair. Yeah. In compassion, we go one step further. We see the understanding of the suffering, and we have their sympathy and the wish to help, and we are not shocked anymore. In pity we are shocked, we are not able to do anything mostly, then we are like crying and we are full emotion. In compassion we are a little bit different, we see what it is, we see the suffering and say, yeah, I feel it still, but you are more in the feeling, not just you lose yourself, not in the suffering anymore, you feel it more and see, oh, that's it. And you see, okay, we take as the job as example. Yeah, the chef did really wrong and things, so this is pity, like you're completely on the side of the person is suffering. In compassion, we see, oh, it's not just you, it's like also not the chef's error, so it's also yours. So we see a little bit more, and there we still on completely on the side, yeah, of the friend. So we see it, yeah. In empathy, we start to see the connection. The chef, the boss, he still have a CEO and so on. The game goes on. So he also suffered there, and we see this and try to show this to the other person. So we want to bring the other person more in the compassion to understand. In mercy, we go in the highest state of emotion, what we have in the last video. So we stay over the emotion, we are in the highest state of emotion. So there comes the truth. We see the deeper connection. So the connectionness from all the things. Interviewing of the things, we see where the things comes and goes. And so comes then the action. The action from the deepest truth. Yeah. And there is a lot of things going on, and it's interesting then when you see it in a religion or monk way. We go there in the end, but first we go here again in this state, different states. So short recap: pity, emotional, connected, but we are shocked and we are not able to help mostly, then we are also crying and we suffering also, we start to suffering. And the boss, is the bad guy. Then in compassion, we have the wish to help, and we see was not you're just a friend there, or so the boss. Yeah, so we see there and we say, okay, how I can transmit this. In empathy is exactly the high next level. So we see it and we know now it's like, may I can say this or not. In compassion, we mostly say it in a way that is completely for the friend. In empathy, we want to bring them to the next level. So from pity, we want to bring them out of the suffering to compassion. And then when we go in mercy, we just want to bring the truth, and someone have to bring the truth. But there I see the connection. So I see also for the other person, when I say it now directly and rough, someone have to be the bad guy. Then the other person cut maybe the connection to us, but we know someone have to say it. You are away from ego, it's just for the other person. But then you see the other person have not a lot of other deeper connection with other, so nobody can help them. So I say it in a way that I stay in the middle. I still connected, but the person know a little bit more about the truth. Yeah. So this is like a little bit the difference to understand. So in mercy is selfless. Now we go in a topic, but mostly the people don't want to hear. But I think it's a perfect example how it is. And here, before I start, you know why many people don't say things like this? You lose follower, you lose things, then the people not agree with you, and they don't want to hear it, they don't want to debating, they would just want to say, oh no, come on, let it be. Yeah, but it is how it is. So it's about why monks and in monastery people don't eat animal products or not flesh. We go in and flesh. We go in and check it there. In the deepest thing, why is that like this? Yeah. So everyone is there where they are and do the best thing how they can. But now we show this. Okay. We watch a documentary about the suffering of animal. So I mean for the food chain. Or we go in a slaughterhouse, we go to the animal, what do you say, animal farm. So we see the pigs and how they go to the slaughterhouse and things like this. So in pity, I feel it and I start to cry. I'm like, no, why, yeah. But in the version of pity, a suffering in the moment, on the next day, is away. No effect on my life. But I go in compassion. So from pity, I go in compassion and feel it and start to understand. So I like to reduce the suffering, and I say, oh, I take organic. I buy just organic. Now I help them to have a better life. In empathy, we go there and see why, and see don't have to be in this way, and I start to reduce. So I eat less and organic less and give my best I can. in mercy is then I stop. I just stop. Why? I see the suffer of all, and I don't wanna produce suffering. I wanna reduce suffering. It's not about me. It's about for all the species. So, and it's every time where you live. Some places is how it is, you know. Then I have maybe to kill to live. But this is another story. When it's like this, you know, then it's another story. Mostly you find solution when you want, but yeah, there where we are. There we are. So yeah, the action comes from the deepest truth. So this is why in monastery they stop to eat animal products mostly, and they understand, and they don't need it anymore. You know, so but to show this to other can be suffering for them. So this is why many people maybe stop to watch my video now. Then they think, wow, you know, he brings now a bad feeling to me. Then he says something bad. No, I didn't say something bad. I just say the different state of understanding. And mercy, you go in a deeper understanding. We can go in there if you like to hear. When not, better turn off. Then, you know, we go completely the same moment in a timeless state to the being, and then we see it. So when we eat a piece of meat, then we go in and see the animal life, see the condition. So this is why before organic in compassion and empathy. But we see a better life and just be there for get killed and eaten is harsh. In the wildness is different, you know. They have then the real freedom, but the reality is it doesn't work when everyone wanna eat like this, you know. This is the reality also. And then we see this animal is a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, a aunt, you know. Owned. No, but understand that when we go and see, like, you kill in the moment you eat the meat, you kill a family member, a best friend of another animal, you know. You bring so much suffer, and mostly many people think, yeah, I just kill one animal, you know. Relax, I just kill one, and you kill one and bring suffer to all other. Just think. I have a time say, just when you don't want to go there, just see how it is in the other way around. The animal keep us, and just for food, and we know we are just here for feed them, and they are just nice, they wanna eat us. And then we see, oh, one family member goes away, never come back, so we know it's dead, and we know we are the next. And now we go all together, the rest, to the slaughterhouse. We are in one line. The family member, the best friends, the best friend, the best buddy is in front of us, and get taken. They hang it and they kill it, and we see blood. We smell the smelling, and then we know, yeah, the next will be the mother, the father, the brother, sister, you know, and we see just, and then we know, yeah, maybe we are lucky when we are the first. then we don't see how the other die, but makes not a big difference, you know. Then in this moment we see it also directly. So what you don't want that someone do it to yourself, don't do it to them. So there is like really the thing. This is why the most don't like to talk about, and truth is there. This gives some people in a higher state, they still do things like this to show I'm not attached anymore, you know, so I can eat meat, I can drink, I can do whatever, but I'm not attached anymore. Okay, you're not attached anymore, but you bring suffer, and a lot of suffer. Then mercy, see the connection everywhere, and you wanna reduce the suffer. Mostly, why they do this? They wanna show to humans that you are not attached, but for humans. So, one animal, what's nothing have to do with the whole thing, you know? Just wanna be. We take and kill it. Just for a little bit, yeah, you know. So this is the thing there. But you know, you are there where you are, and you give your best what you can. If you so much in pity and suffering, you have not the time and energy for making these steps, and it's fine, it's okay. You know, everyone give the best they can, and if you're not able, then you're not able. You make your step, you can do it, you know. It's like how it is, and this gives not just one truth, it gives more, but it's just some things is more for all. So when you eat more in a lightly way, less, more fasting lightly, in the end maybe, you know, just light. So whatever, where, this is how it is. And the truth brings also to yourself, you are able to do or not. Then we have to see how our body also function and works and react. So it would be wonderful, but when the body doesn't able to do it, then he's not able to do it now. So it's also okay. It's all there where it is. So try just to understand the different states, and all is good. We are on the way. This is why I say every day cultivation, do something, practice, and yeah, and life is more complicated and more easy, the same. But yeah, today I go a little bit therein, but with mercy, I see like all the things, and yeah, to bring balance for all, it means bring balance for all. You know, from humans, you get directly something, but you can use more in this world. From animal, you get the purest love. What is wonderful. Yeah, you get from them just the honesty. In the wildness, not the purest love, also, but you get the truth, the reality, how it is, how the things are. So with mercy, we see it, then yeah. So you know, when you get love from your dog, most people never can see it or understand it, but everyone knows. So I say there mostly also, your dog, your cat, you never will eat, and is a family member, your best friend. And the other animals we just put in a scenario that they stay away from this deeper connection. That is, this is why we can do it. When something is too close, no, no. But there is also, you know, it's more complex, but to understand, yeah, yeah, it is how it is. And sometimes you have to kill for exist, but this is then every time also another story, you know. We are there where we are. When we live somewhere, we don't can eat veg, we don't have legumes and things like this. Yeah, that's how it is. Then I have to act how I act, and I know this. So sometimes it's easy to say, but check where you live and see the option you have and make the steps you can. And when you have too much in your life, then just to continue how it is, you know. If you have enough energy, you can go in nutrition. If you have enough energy, you can do the next step. This is all step by step. It's not like, yeah. So I hope you understand. And it's not attacking, it's just how it is. I wish you a wonderful day.